So now, as y'all bounce back, your senior year, obviously, I mentioned in the intro, y'all make it to the NCAA tournament. So clearly, you won the MEAC title, and in order for you to earn a bid there. But I want to ask you, how tough of a season was that? Because a college season is usually 30 some odd games. When you include even your NCAA tournament games and your MEAC tournament games, you only played 23 games that season. Obviously, COVID stopping games, whatever. How tough of a season was that to maybe you think you got a game in 48 hours and then you find out, nah, we don't got a game, or what was that like?
Oh, man, honestly, it sucked because I remember one time, jumping to the middle of the season, we were supposed to play, the day after my birthday or on my birthday or something like that, right? My birthday, January 3rd, so we were supposed to play, the first game of conference. Mm-hmm. But I think we were supposed to play against Howard, but this year, Howard was struggling. But, they just kept being in COVID protocol, so they really weren't playing games. So we were supposed to play. I'm hyped. I'm getting ready. And, this year, back to it, whatever, I'm dealing with injuries or whatever. So it's not every day my body feeling good. So, you know what I'm saying? My mind right or whatever, my body feeling good. I'm ready to get in the conference, and I'm a senior now. So, I'm trying to get on one of these conference teams, first, second, third, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And game canceled. So now we just have an inter squad scrimmage or something. Or everybody's a little confused for a while. What do we do? Obviously, we weren't planning on having practice. We're planning on playing. So it's can we get some refs in here maybe? How can we kind of do that? So that's what we did a couple times. They were able to get refs, and we, had a couple inter squad scrimmages kind of thing.
Got you. So now take me through your senior year. Shooting it well, shooting basically 40% from three, playing 20 minutes a game. Mm-hmm. Take me through that from, I guess you could say, start to leading up to the MEAC tournament.
So really that summer, honestly, this is where I don't know, I just made a leap kind of just mentally. Mm-hmm. And just understanding the game. I was fortunately able to I went down to Miami and worked out with a guy, Ronnie. Mm-hmm. And this is, he's a pro trainer or whatever, and so it was my first time working out or whatever, and this and that, and we in the gym for freaking 2 hours, 3 hours or whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't even know how he was doing that many drills, but he killing me in there or whatever, but just being in there, all the reps we getting in and all that, my shot was just feeling great. My handle was feeling great and all that. He's just talking to me, and, he played pro and stuff overseas and all that. And, just talking to me. And I played against, I went up against, Desmond Bain and, workouts and stuff down there. So, it just did a lot for my confidence and whatnot going into my senior year. And, even though COVID was tough, I was getting out, I was running and all that. So I made the mile my second year. And then I just came with a different mindset. I'm a senior now. I knew whose team it was or whatever kind of thing. Our point guard, but I'm this is my team too kind of thing. It's my last year. I'm about to go out the right way. Yeah. So that's how I was approaching it, and I was kind of killing and all that, just trying to change my coach's mindset or their perception of me from the first year and what my role was and all that. Mm-hmm. So had a really good preseason and all that and working out, and then it wasn't until a week before the season where my knee, I started having knee issues or whatever on my right knee now. The one I had surgery on before was the left. And then this time it was the right. So it got swollen or whatever. I had to go to the doctor. He ended up having to drain it. And then, boom, boom, season start. So the season start, the way the system works over there, through preseason, you get points for drills and all this other stuff. So that's how the starters and all that is determined. So I'm 8th, 9th guy or whatever. But I come in, I'm ready to go. I scored 13 in the second half. We won the game. We beat James Madison, who was they were supposed to beat us. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really supposed to be in that game. And then next game again we play. I think I had 13 again or whatever. Both games. I went 3 for 4 from 3, and I went 3 for 5 from 3. or whatever. And then, so I'm looking like one of the main guys, you know, like, okay, we can lean on him this year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything's kind of going how I want it to go. But then after that, my knee, like swelled up again or whatever. So I couldn't play the third game. I missed the third game. And then I think I missed the fourth game too. I had to get it drained again. Now I started playing and stuff again, whatever, get back to my rhythm. And at this point, through the first 7 games of the year, like out of conference, I'm shooting like 56 or something from 3. Like it's my confidence is up here. I'm shooting shots I never shot before in college. Like I'm shooting off the line, close to the line, don't matter. You know what I'm saying? When I'm shooting step backs, like, you know, so it's cool, it's good. And then we get to conference. And then that happened, the first game where it got washed or whatever, COVID. And then we go to the next week after we play Morgan State. First game of conference, I have 20. You know, made 4 threes or whatever. So I'm like, bet, like, yeah, like this what we doing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then, you know, just my knee, like it was just not dealing with it well. So this is this is probably like a month in between now, the last time I got it drained. And it just was hurting. So I'm at this point, I'm knowing my body. So I'm in the training room an hour before the game or before practice or whatever. We doing our stretches, heat, ice, whatever, blah, blah. And then after that game, I was with the trainer for like another hour and a half, whatever. Cold tub, like stretching, all that. But it didn't really help. So the next game, I couldn't really play. I only had 3 points. Didn't really play that much or whatever, this and that. I was out. Ended up having to get my knee drained again. This is the last time, though. It was good through the tournament. But because of that, my role was a little, you know, iffy on the team. Coaches didn't know, like, can you go today? Can you not go? How many minutes? You know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. So the numbers that I wanted to have was kind of up and down. And then because my leg was a little messed up, my balance, everything off, my shot was you know what I'm saying? Changed a little bit. So I think we get to, I started the last 9 games of the year. We went 8-1. Yeah. The 1 loss is versus Gonzaga in the tournament. But since I started, you know, really the whole time, honestly, and that's why I really like those coaches so much, because I couldn't practice every day. Like I was really on some like NBA vet type stuff, like on the sideline, like low management. Low management for real. I'm like, yo, nah, you supposed to do this, blah blah. I'm not practicing. I'm practicing like the day before the game a little bit, you know, and then some drills, and I'm playing like. And you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the coach for letting me do that, obviously. But so that was just kind of what I was going through. And then we got to the tournament. And I think the only thing about that was just I never felt like we wasn't going to win. Like,
what's the preparation like before getting to the NCAA tournament? What's the preparation like for the conference tournament?
The conference tournament, and I didn't get to play in it the year before because of COVID. But we got to watch a few games or whatever. So, like, I already knew what kind of the environment was like, and it was letting people in still. But it's like the way, because COVID changed our schedule or whatever, we had played teams like 4 times or whatever. So it's like, you know, you got to beat somebody a 5th time or beat them for like the 4 out of 5 times, like kind of thing. So just, you know, basically just making sure all our stuff was, you know, locked in or whatever. We knew what we was doing. Everybody's roles was good or whatever. Make sure everybody's bodies was good and whatnot, you know, just staying focused and watching film. That was probably like the biggest stuff we had to do. And we were first. So, you know, everybody's trying to come get us kind of thing. And that's it. Once the ball went up on that first game, we played North Carolina Central. Then we beat them by like 20. 30 or something like that. So.
And y'all beat Morgan State to punch the ticket to the dance. After a team punches the ticket, and especially at a HBCU where it's a lot of rivalries from school to school, what's the vibe like back on campus after, you know, the word is out or everyone has seen y'all going to the tournament?
Well, the way it worked, like our conference is, usually the conference tournaments is like happen on 2 separate weeks or whatever. So our conference on that last week right before selection Sunday. So we played Saturday or whatever was our championship. And then right after that, I don't know if it was COVID or whatever, but after that, we basically went right to the plane, right to the tarmac after that. It was like, grab your stuff or whatever. Buses took us right to the plane. We got on a huge plane or whatever, right to, where's it, Indiana?
Indiana, yeah. I played Assembly, I believe.
Yeah. So right over
so
there.
y'all never really got to like go back to campus and, hey, we made it to the tournament, hip hop parade. Got you.